Hello, my comets and constellations. Been a little while since y'all have heard my voice, huh? And WoF. Content too? Insane. Anywho, I'm finally bringing my Redesigning WoF Fire series up from the depths of the ocean, and continuing with part 6. Speaking of the depths of the ocean, it's SeaWinging time. I based my SeaWonk design on flying fishes, angler fishes, leafy sea durgans, tiger sharks for one pattern variation, and axolotls. I also gave them flying fish wings that I'm noticing look a little bit like SeaWings wings. Who knows, maybe they're related. I mean, Turtle and Tsunami did swim all the way to Bantala, so it would be possible for other students to have also made the trip and had children with SeaWings. Their wings are also semi-transparent-ish, which means they're also semi-thin. I imagine they'd only really be able to fly short distance trips, if at all, and mainly just jump above the ocean surface to glide for a few seconds before diving back under the waves. They also wouldn't fight a whole lot either, and when they did get into scuffles, they tugged and pressed their wings onto their bodies to prevent them from damage. Royalty would have fancy, swirly patterns on their wings and webbing. Oh, and have I mentioned the amazing, completely sensical language of aquatic? Gotta be honest here, when I was reading the books, I thought aquatic was cool in a fantasy language sort of way, if that makes sense. But after someone brought up how it just wouldn't work, I realized that it's just dumb. How does one make complete sentences with complicated words with limited glowy scales? No matter how many of them the average SeaWing had, you wouldn't be able to talk for a very long time. Instead, certain glowy scales had certain meanings, but they also had different gestures with their talons, tails, wings, heads, and so on. I feel like that would make a lot more sense than just flashing glow scales like in the books. And now for some miscellaneous facts. I gave my SeaWings axolotl gills because they're cool, and I have a headcanon that the SeaWings that lived in the Deep Palace, or just the Deep Sea, their whole lives would have darker colored scales, along with stouter and thicker wings, along with more use for their anglerfish light. The ones that lived in the Summer Palace / shallower waters would have lighter scales, and the ones who lived in the tropics their whole lives would be frickin' flamingos.